Thank you. Actually, my name is Enoch Michael, a former student of master's degree in mechanical engineering at Sebelas Maret University. And on behalf of my two professors, two lecturers, Dr. Dominicus Daranadono Dwi Priya Jana and Dr. Aditya Rio Prabo. I'm here to present the study that's entitled Wind Energy in Tanzania, Turbines Classification and Territory Status Review. Okay, so the table of contents. Actually, the table of contents include 5 things. The first one is introduction. The second one is wind energy in the world. The third one is wind energy in Africa. The fourth one is wind energy in Tanzania. And the last one is conclusion. So the introduction. The wind energy is called an alternative source of energy because the wind will blow as long as the sun shines. It has been utilized for thousands of years. The wind's kinetic can be converted either in the form of electrical energy or mechanical energy. One of the oldest uses of wind energy is transportation. The sailors use it to sail ships, and in the farming activities, farmers also have been using wind energy to pump water and grind grain. Recently, wind energy has been widely used for generating electricity using wind turbines. A wind turbine, or an alternative known as wind energy converter, is a device that converts wind kinetic energy in moving air into rotational energy, which in turn is converted into electricity. There are several ways whereby a modern wind turbine can be classified, such as based on the orientation of an axis of rotations, drag and lift forces on blades, and power capacity turbine. Also, wind turbines are mainly divided into 2 types: horizontal axis wind turbines and vertical axis wind turbines. Actually, this is the classification of the wind turbines. As you see, the classification of the wind turbines. On the left-hand side, it's axis of rotation that includes the 2 types of the wind turbine. That's horizontal axis wind turbine and the vertical axis wind turbine. And the right-hand side, it's aerodynamic force that include 3 types: drag-based turbines, lift-based turbines, and drag plus lift-based turbine that include both drags and lift-based. And at the middle, we see the rotor diameter and the power ratings. We can see the rotor diameter in meter and the power ratings in kilowatts. So we can see the micro turbines. We can see the main turbines. It's their rotor diameter and power ratings. Domestic wind turbines, the medium turbines, and large turbines. That's the drawings that you see. It's the major components of the horizontal axis wind turbines that include the blade, pitch control system, the hub, the rotor, the drivetrain gearbox, the generator, the nacelle, tower, and the control room and the electronic control system. And also you can see the another diagram that include the vertical axis wind turbines, major components. And this one came from one of the types of the vertical axis wind turbine that is called Darius vertical axis wind turbines. And you can see the different components as listed: upper bearings, upper hub, central column cables, lower diameter, lower hub, lower bearings, support stand, powertrain, equipment station, rotor height. You can see the height and the clearance, the tensioner, ground level, cable foundation, and the rotor foundation. The wind energy in the world. You can see the country by cumulative wind capacity. You can see the highest percentage is in China, and this is the top ranked country in terms of wind turbine capacity installed up to the year 2019. The China is a leading nation, and it's followed by the United States of America that has more than 16.2%, and China itself herself has 36%. You can see different countries also like India, France, Italy, Spain, Brazil, United Kingdom, Canada, and Germany. And also you can see the rest of the world percent, that is 16.10%. The wind energy in Africa. The potential indicative wind power in Africa is about 109,000 megawatt, where the best wind founded in the coast region of the continent, the part of the Horn of Africa, eastern part of Kenya, west and central Africa parts, and also the southern part of Africa show the wind resources of the higher quality. Somalia ranked as the country that's considered to have the highest onshore wind potential, followed by Sudan, Libya, Mauritania, Egypt, Madagascar, and Kenya. While the countries like Madagascar, Mozambique, Tanzania, Angola, and South Africa are considered to have the highest offshore wind potential on their coastal regions. So as you can see, Madagascar appear on the both onshore and offshore. And Madagascar is an island that's found in the continent of Africa on the southeast part of the continent. And it's one of the biggest island even in the world. Although it's not number one, but it's amongst the biggest island in the world. But in Africa, it's the one of the first biggest island in Africa. In the year 2016, about 26 African countries have set ambitious wind energy targets, and some are ranked in a better position in the world. However, the wind capacity installed is expected to be 4 times within the next 5 years. The present low speeds of adding capacity indicates that it is unlikely that these goals will be achieved in the assumed timeline. Until the end of year 2017, only 43 of 4,370 megawatts was exploited in Africa. This installed wind capacity was produced by only 16 countries in the whole continent, and it was mainly produced by only 3 countries, namely South Africa, Egypt, and Morocco, which together held 84% of the total installed wind capacity on the continent. A new status of the year 2019 shows 5,053 megawatts exploited in the continent. Until to date, there has been no offshore installed wind capacity on the continent. Almost all of the wind development is located onshore. The wind energy in Tanzania. As a country, Tanzania has very strong wind resources, which lie between the wind speed of 6 meters per second to 8 meters per second, particularly in those regions around the Rift Valley and the coastline of the country. There has been an ongoing number of research studies for some years, which include an exploration program that receives sponsorship from Tanzania Ministry of Energy and Minerals, Tanzania National Electrical Supply Company Limited, TANESCO, and Tanzania Tradition Energy Development Organization, TATEDO, with technical and financial support from the Denmark National Laboratory and the Danish International Development Agency, DANIDA. The mentioned institutions has done massive work for wind resource assessment and also undertaking feasibility for wind energy utilization. Currently, there is a new and first opening wind farm that is operating in Tanzania. The installed wind capacity of the wind farm is about 2.4 megawatts, located in Usokami village, Mwenga, in Mufindi district. You can see even the photo of the installed wind capacity with 3 different wind turbines that is located in Usokami village, Mwenga, in Mufindi district. The conclusion: renewable energy is now at the heart of every informed discussion concerning energy sustainability, security, and affordability. Wind energy is one of the most favored forms of renewable energy, and its utilization needs a lot of steps to walk through. This article has clear based on a review of the wind turbine classification and the current status of the wind installed capacity in the globe, Africa as a continent, and Tanzania as a country. Based on various studies show that many countries have greater wind energy potential that has not enough utilized yet as it should be. But also many wind projects have been in progress for many of the developed and developing countries. As a country, Tanzania has also a strong wind energy potential that is not being exploited yet. And even the utilized one has only 2.4 megawatts installed wind capacity. That is a small percent of the abundantly wind resource that the country owns. However, the different studies have shown that there are many private companies that have an interest in the investment in wind power generation in Tanzania. This means in the near future, Tanzania will have one of the largest wind farms on the African continent. Thank you a lot for the listening.